Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TFT Summit. It's time for the Teamfight Talent Show. It's going to be the final portion of day one here at Summit. And we have, let me count, 8 different performances that's going to be evaluated by 3 fantastic and highly qualified and unbiased judges. So first we have Bebe872, who is a competitor. So maybe he'll give some favorable reviews to people that either are against him or teaming with him. Next up we have Mort Dog, because Mort wants to stay involved in everything possible. So we'll see if whether or not Mort... Whoa, no. It's actually a compliment. Mort is very engaged, both in and out of game. And lastly, but surely not least, why don't you introduce yourself for people who have never met you?
Hi, I don't even know which camera I'm looking at. I'm Christine. I'm one of the producers on TFT. I'm really excited to join.
That's right. Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, you handle a lot of the cosmetics.
Yes,
that's
the cosmetics,
right. So all the cutscene complaints and political stances should just go towards you.
Yeah,
right, okay, got it,
Send
okay.
them my way.
All right, so now that we've met our 3 very qualified judges, let's talk about how this is going to go. So I'm going to announce an act. They're going to come up and perform. As you can tell, our first person is Robin, who will be showing off what is called speed typing. And he's going to be playing against other people to show off how fast he types. So with that, Robin, take it away.
Oh, we switched already? Okay. Do I just start or?
So yeah, just tell us what you're going to do.
Oh, hello everyone. I'm Robin, and today I'm going to be showing you my super fast typing skills. So the reason I did this is because I had a channel point redemption in my stream a long time ago where we play Type Racer, and if you can beat me, I just give you a sub. And no one has ever beaten me before.
Whoa! Okay, all right. Except for 3 people. All right, so we're going to have Robin go up against other people who are playing against him. His first opponent is K3 Soju. Wow. All right. Oh, they're all playing together. Okay, so there's going to be more than one person competing. So it's K3 Soju plus other guests. Let's find out. So should we do a countdown from 5? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Join the race. Oh, wait, there's another countdown. 10 seconds. This is very rehearsed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Alfred Hitchcock once said, "Drama is life with the dull bits cut out." If he'd been alive during ancient times, he might have uttered the same words when facing a prey from Euripides. Reflecting the interesting and often tragic parts of life on the stage is an important part of the ancient world. Help to shape our modern culture. Oh my gosh, Ace is actually kind of fast. Oh, Robin's dropping. Oh,
this is close.
He's closing it out. Oh no! Modern culture! Oh! Wait, Robin ended up losing in his own competition. Soju finishes last, dead last. Robin, you said you've never lost. How are you feeling right now?
I think they have a better keyboard than me. Like, look at this keyboard. It's not fair. Look at.
It's true. This looks like one of those cheap keyboards that you get to get your first PC started. So I don't even know what to do. Actually, it's not according to the script that you would lose. I thought you were going to win. Oh. But now I think we go to the judges to show off their numbers to evaluate Robin's talent. So, Bebe, first, what number do you give Robin's talent?
Well, this is the first time I've seen an event where a person is actually bragging about APM and yet loses in that sense. As a Korean player, I would prefer that there were also more stuff. Like you can maybe start typing maybe 3 stuff at once. That could be also pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Grow a third arm.
Yeah, as a professional, I'm not a professional StarCraft player, but in representation of very famous Korean StarCraft pros who I have no relationships to, I have to say that I would love to see more multitasking in that sense, and maybe getting it first would have been a bit more better. But I do enjoy Barry Robinson, so here is a very
what a 9. All this preface, I thought he was gonna give him a low score. He gave him a 9. You realize that's the second highest score you can give.
That's correct.
All right, 9 points for Robin. Okay. Mort Dog, you are up next.
So I'm not nearly as kind. That was entertaining. It was a great race, but you did lose. And I feel like you've been on the keyboard so long, you could do better. So That's a 4.
It's
That's
okay.
A 4.
Robin's a top 4 player. We take those. 13 total for Robin. So Christine,
Damn, this is really hard.
what will
I think
the
I'm just
number
gonna
be?
keep it simple. He lost, so he got an 8, but I'm gonna give him 8 points.
8 points.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Yeah.
So 9 plus
I'm
8.
a bit feeling a bit benevolent today.
All right,
so.
Rob, do you feel like these scores are fair?
Oh, I think they're super fair. Yeah, I like A for effort, right? Except for Mortal, give me a 4. It's kind of low, but
That's true. We know that Mort Dog's a Cloud9 shill anyways. Doesn't support Team Liquid. Just kidding. All right, well, congratulations, Robin. Thanks for stopping by. And we're going to move on to our next act. Our second act is a bit of an interesting one. It's actually something that we referenced at the beginning of the day. We have Solus from Team Solo Mid coming up in a presentation he calls 1 Minute Ramen. And so if I'm understanding correctly, the impressive thing about what's going to happen is that Solus is going to do ramen, which usually takes 2 minutes to prepare, but he's going to show you how to do it in 1 minute. If Solus is here. Oh, here you go, Solus.
Hello.
All right. Okay, so I was setting it up while waiting for you. Is that correct, what I'm understanding?
Oh, yes. But originally, it was going to take 1 minute. But since the hotel was kind enough to provide me a microwave, I've been practicing for 2 days. And it will no longer require 1 minute.
Oh, so how long is it going to take?
Instant.
Instant noodles. All right, well, Solus, take it away.
Boom.
Wait, what?
Where's the chopstick?
Wait.
You haven't eaten dinner yet, right? More, so you get some chopsticks.
Oh, no.
Yeah, more. You can-
am I have to taste it? I have to taste
Oh, so
this?
now it's a tasting test.
No.
Take the fork.
Oh, come on now.
You know, Bebe feeding Mort Dog noodles was not on my bingo card today.
I can confirm it is done.
Alright, that will be it for me.
All right, Solus says that is it for you. And let's go to the judge review panel. Let's start the opposite order after that lightning fast preparation of instant noodles.
I mean, I have to say that was an amazing presentation. He actually promised to deliver what he did. He actually did it in less than a minute as well, too. But I do have to say that this is what we call fraudery. It's also partially maybe a crime, potentially. And the biggest thing compared to Robinson is that Robinson actually PayPal me after this. But unfortunately, Solus did not PayPal me, so I shall give him a 7.
A 7.
Right.
Wow, very generous score once again from Bebe. He's so nice. I'm going to step into frame. Christine.
Look, me. Oh. This is hard.
That's right. The fate of Solus's talent lays in your hands.
He did, what he did promise that it was instant. I don't know if you guys heard about that lady. That lady sued Kraft for not the mac and cheese.
False advertising. That's right. But that wasn't false
he proved
advertising.
That it was instant ramen, which I need for the nights when I get drunk. So
Oh, wow.
learning a couple of things from Solus.
It's a talent that impressed Christine. I'm taking some notes. Mort Dog.
All right, this is a talent show. There was not a lot of talent there, but what I can appreciate is the deadpan humor. I love some good deadpan humor, so that's a 5 from me.
A 5 from Mort Dog. Mort Dog's kind of the strict judge. We've drawn a common denominator, but that should be higher scores than Robin songs. But we'll have to do the final tally once we get them all in, so don't hold your breath for that. All right, so with that 2 acts down, 6 to go. We have coming up next. Oh, this one's interesting. We have a duo performance by Rain Plosion and Spicy Appies that they're calling a horn duo, which apparently is horn instruments. Oh my gosh! All right. So let's first talk to them. Appies, what do we got here? What instruments do we have?
This is a pocket trumpet. It's just a little trumpet. It's cute.
All right, and then Rain, what do you have?
Oh, this is a random trombone. It's I think it costs like $50 or something.
And that's not very much for a trombone.
There have been better trombones out there.
Okay, well, as I know that these instruments generally want to be higher quality, but we'll make it work, and they'll be performing what exactly?
We are performing Silver Scrapes.
Oh, take it away. Awesome! Oh, we're not done. Oh, that was page 1.
Turn the page.
Ah, awesome. Do you want me to turn the page for you?
No, we're good.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Be careful this first. Don't cover your ears.
Okay. Yeah, round of applause for Raid Plosion and Spicy Appies on the horns. Silver Scrapes. Hold on, you don't get to go out that easy. All right, so you nailed it. How you feeling?
Pretty good. That was the first time I performed in like 6 years. Last time I performed ever. So.
Were you like a pocket trumpet main, or is this just because that's the easiest to bring?
So I got this for Christmas one year and I didn't use it for anything. So this is the first time I've been able to use it for literally anything. So.
Great, and I'm sure that person that gave you the gift is ecstatic about that too. Rain Plosion, that was awesome. How are you feeling right now about it?
Oh, that was the best out of all the practicers ones we've had. So pretty good. Appy has been playing 6 years. I have less of an excuse for being this bad. I haven't played in 4 years. But yeah, it was fun.
I think it's fantastic, and not to mention that you also are a competing team at TFT Summit, which means that their duo synergy is out of this world. Let's go to the judges, starting off with Mortdog this time.
All right, you gotta start with me. All right, so I'm a pretty hard judge, but my bar is, can I do it? And the answer is no. That was some good talent. I enjoyed it. Solid 8.
Solid 8, the highest score from Mortdog, which is really valuable to many people. Bebe.
I actually realized that we are at a talent show. I did not know for the first 10 minutes, but wow, after seeing that performance, we're actually here to evaluate talent. Okay.
That is correct.
It was actually very well rehearsed. It was also beautiful that a team managed to do it together. There was like very good chemistry between the duo, and also gave some very decent vibes. So I have to give my full score of 10. And you guys don't have to pay me whatsoever.
Excellent. No bribery necessary. Christine.
Well, as we all know, we play Silver Scrapes when we go to 5 games. So I'm going to give them a 55.
55? Wow,
5?
Breaking.
Yes.
Wait, do you mean 5 plus 5?
No, 55.
55
Yes.
points out of 10.
That was so good.
I didn't realize that was even possible.
I didn't even realize a pocket trumpet existed. I just want to see
wow.
what the...
It was a great experience
I
and
thought
education.
it was like a Christmas version as well because it was red. I'm just like, Dad is so
Oh,
cheerful.
you should have said that. All good. All right, well, that was your Christmas rendition of Silver Scrapes by Rain Plosion. Spicy Eyes. One more time, a round of applause. Thank you very much. Exit however you'd like. So that's 3 down, 5 to go. We have coming up next, Mismatched Socks is going to be joining us for what he calls pen spinning with Baby. Oh, it's Socks and Ryan. Okay.
I was gonna do it in 2 parts.
Hold on.
Can I do it in two parts? One without Ryan first, just to make sure that I've got something down. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can spin as well with Ryan.
Okay, sure. I mean, it's your performance, so. All right, so we're gonna get Ryan up here. Where's Ryan? All right, come up here, Ryan. Don't be shy. Oh, he's feeling just a little bit shy. It's okay.
Ryan's okay.
Don't be scared. I know there's a lot of people watching.
I don't know if I can spin with Ryan. He's gonna go around.
If Ryan's not part of this, are we still doing it?
No, we're doing it, but Ryan, maybe you just come up here. Maybe Mom could just come up here. Hold on.
Oh, Ryan. Looks like Ryan really doesn't want to. Are we just bringing him forcefully? Okay, here we go. Yeah, looks like he's much more happy as long as Mom's around. Okay.
I was told I can't. There was not enough time to prep a song, but so I'll just do my best.
Okay. So how should we do this?
I'll just like go through like a simple routine, and then maybe I'll hold Ryan and do it again.
Oh, awesome. All right. So look at this camera here. Take it away, Socks.
So this is a pen. It's slightly different from a. Oh, sorry. This is a pen. It's slightly different from a regular pen. It's weighted on both sides, which makes it slightly easier to spin. But yeah, if you want to do something like this, it's like $5 on Amazon.
Okay.
Well, I'm kind of nervous now. Oh shit. Oh, just give me a second.
Oh.
I'm so nervous.
Oh, fancy. Nice. Oh, I thought he was just gonna do the spin around the thumb thing.
Oh, man, I'm so nervous. I usually don't make mistakes.
Oh, all right. I see it.
And then there's one more trick I've been trying to like.
One more trick that he's trying to do. Oh, I see. Spinning into the hand, in the palm. Now for the showstopper.
But usually I play with Ryan like this, and I'm playing TFT. I'll kneel down a little bit. This is me playing with TFT with Ryan.
Nice.
Oh my god, I can't do this right now.
You can do it. You got it. Oh!
And this is pretty much what I do on my desk the entire time. When I play TFT, this is all I do.
So then what hand is actually playing TFT?
Well, TFT...
Ryan's hands.
Well, TFT, you only have to play every 30 seconds or so. And then Ryan also tries to spin the pen every now and then, but then he goes like this. He takes the pen, and he just wiggles it up and down.
That's what I can do with the pen as well.
All right.
All right, well, Socks. I mean, did you want to show off one more routine, or is that good?
Let me try one more, because I've been nervous this whole time. I don't even know why. It's like stage performance, stage fright.
All right, you got this. Oh, he's improving. He's smoothing it out.
One more time.
Oh.
I can't do it. Okay.
All right. Nice job, man. That's actually really impressive stuff. All right, let's go to the judges immediately. Baby, start us off.
I thought that was a lovely performance. Even without the Ryan participating, I think that's a really good talent because I used to watch Caribbean of the Pirates back in the day, and there was a scene where Jack Sparrow used a coin that he went between the fingers, and that reminded me of that. And I thought that was a really amazing and beautiful a trick to go for. I do want to give a full points, but the one thing that I was slightly critical of was the confidence part because I thought you did amazing.
Yeah.
I thought you were beautiful there, but he kept on notifying his mistakes to the others. So even though I'm wow, this guy's playing really good. This is so cool. He's notifying me of his faults, and I'm oh wait, is he actually doing bad? I'm not sure.
That's true. We couldn't even really tell half the time. That's true.
So if he just did it with smiling, I think it'd be 100 times more better.
Excellent point, baby. So what does he get?
So he gets a 9. I want to give him a 10, but I will give him a full 9 for that point.
All right, a 9. Pretty good start. Mort Dog.
Yeah. A lot of what Bebe said, echo, confidence is good. Bonus points for bringing in Ryan. Ryan's always adorable. Like I said, something. I think you can still do some work. So I'm going to give you the upside down 9. You get the 6.
Ooh, a 6 and a 9. All right. So with that, Christine.
I feel like they already talked about what I wanted to talk about, but I wanted to give Ryan bonus points, so it's going to be. Damn.
54 points. So.
Let's see. What's Ryan's favorite number? I'll give him that.
Oh, Socks, what is Ryan's favorite number?
1 million.
1 million.
That's true. We're going to need a lot of zeros.
We're gonna give Ryan a 10, and then we're gonna give Socks an 8.
Oh,
So 18.
an 18, a 1-8.
Ryan, you did 10.
Nice job. 18 points from Christine. Well done. Any word, Socks?
I said Ryan scored more points than me.
That's true. That's true. Well, a dynamic duo. Thank you very much. Round of applause for Mismatch Socks. Just like that, we're halfway done through the talent show. Time is flying us by. But are you ready for our next duo performance? It is done by Asa and Precedence. Please come and join us for what they call speed drawing. So speed drawing is about being able to artistically draw something onto this board within that time frame. And I believe Asa is going to compete against Precedent. Is that correct, Asa? That's right. That's right. Okay. But the thing is, we need a prompt of what to draw. So let's ask who has an idea. Anybody have an idea? Christine? Okay. What do you want them to draw?
My favorite champion, Mech Leona.
Okay, what? Mech Leona? What? Okay, Mech Leona. I thought it was gonna be like a carrot or something like that, or a rabbit. Okay, so how long do they have? We'll give them 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Plenty of time.
Okay, 1 minute to draw. So give us a 60-second countdown, and with that, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw Mech Leona. I just realized we're not watching them draw it.
The anticipation
so
is
now we have
killing
60
me.
seconds of it. Why is Mech Leona your favorite champion?
So my favorite champion is Leona. My favorite skin is the purple.
I'm sorry.
It used to be Pool Party, but then it became because I love Evangelion. So then they had Mech Leona, and then I bought the Chroma, and I always use that one. So.
Fantastic.
So
Now,
when they put it in set 8, I'm just like, please make it a 5 class.
and it was, and it's a very fair and balanced champion. Bebe, you love pool party skins. This is a fun fact I learned about you just now.
I mean, like, it's not about pool parties. I was actually really curious. Isn't Asa the one that beat Robinson earlier in typing?
I believe Asa was. He might win 2 talent show performances.
Oh, cool. Does he get bonus points for that?
He might, but we have 3 seconds.
3,
2, 1. And all right, we stall for as long as we could. We give him 1 minute to draw things.
We turn around.
And we're gonna turn it around. President, do you feel confident?
I mean, yeah, I feel like I've born with pretty good artistic talent.
Yeah, Precedent is actually quite the artist. So let's look at what Precedent drew. Oh my God, what? Precedent drew this and really impressive. Can we get a zoom in on that of any capacity? Just look at this. And then Asa, we have the Squid Game playing field.
What does that mean?
There's a bunch of triangles, circles, and squares.
It's
love shapes.
it's perfect, right?
It's perfect. You know what? Let's just go with the judges and vote who had the better drawing. Bebe, who did it better, Asa or Precedent?
I mean, I'm actually really very impressed with Ace's typing skills, by the way. That was really fast from the early games. But Precedent actually drew really, really well. The details on not only the image of Leona, but if you look really close, there's a lot of shadows, which means that Precedent is actually an expert in drawing. I'm actually really amazed. And the other side is more philosophical. It allows you to question the meaning of life and more stuff regarding than just the painting. So I feel like they got both the aesthetic part and the psychological part of drawing. For sure.
Gotcha, but they are compared one over the other, so you're gonna have to vote for who actually did better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then I guess I'll go for Precedent.
Okay, he guesses. He goes for Precedent. Mortdog.
What's the score?
Oh,
what's the score? That's right. What's the score for
do I
Precedent?
score both of them?
Sure, it's a performance in totality,
okay,
but it's
then
also the competition.
I will give Prestivan a 10 because that's actually a really good drawing right there. Very
Yeah,
good.
Prestivan gets a 10 for his drawing.
And
Congratulations.
I will give Asa,
Asa
Asa,
gets.
I have a question for you before I give a point.
Yes.
What is the meaning behind that drawing?
Well, I've been going to art school for many years, and I trained in realism, so it's supposed to be as realistic as possible.
Okay, so it's about the cruel, harsh reality of being a TFT player. All right, I'll give you 9 points on that.
9. A 9 for Asa, a 10 for Prestivan. All right, thank you. Mort Dog.
Pressfin, I mean, the Leona's not bad here. I feel like you could have like exemplified what makes it Leona more. It kind of looks like other characters it could be, so it's okay, I guess. Solid 8, I think, but you know, next time maybe practice a little bit more. You
Wow.
know,
Mort Dog, you're as harsh as ever.
And for Asa, though, I really like the creativity here. The way you've got the sword and the shield, it really stands out. I think there was a lot of effort put into this, so I'm also going to give you an 8.
Oh, tied, which means Christine, you're ultimately the decider.
So I'm gonna be super strict on this one because this is my favorite champion. I'm gonna give President an 8 because it's not in purple, and I really like the purple version. But it's great though. The shadowing's great. The pose, great. I think Asa took it to another level and kind of had his own interpretation of it and used blue, my favorite color. I'm gonna give him a 9.
Oh, all right. So Asa does end up scoring really high there. So congratulations. First, do you feel like these scores are fair?
I think Ace's drawing is really good, but honestly, with how much artistic talent I was born with, I don't think these are fair.
I would agree with that, at least on the surface level. Asa, any response to that?
I mean, I think Prestivan is very talented. He's one of my students, but I've been training for like 30 years, so I think mine is better.
Makes sense to me. All right, well, with that, thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. A fantastic performance. We'll see how it stacks up. Please exit the stage. Okay, so with that, we have 5 performances. Coming up next is a song performed by myself and Voisin. We call it a TFT song. And Voisin's gonna come up and explain what's happening as we need a guitar. Voisin, take the mic as I get the guitar.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get pity points, so I'm gonna give some context. We were originally gonna do a different song, but we couldn't. So then we're gonna sing Mismatched Socks' parody of Payphone, and we decided in the last 10 minutes. So I've been frantically trying to learn this song, and I put my own spin to it. So I hope I get a lot of pity points for this, because I was about to bail, but you know.
That's right. Phil was about to bail, but he chose to stick it out through. Our guitar is actually not ready yet, so give us like 30 seconds. Who's a Maroon 5 fan here? Anybody? No one? I am. You are? Yes. Yeah, I guess that makes me one too as well. That's great. What was the song we were originally going to sing?
We were gonna sing Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day, which is one of my favorite songs. And I was feeling a little bit emotional because I got so little points today. And I was kind of low-key going back to my emo era in like middle school. So, but because of like issues, we couldn't actually sing the song itself. So, also I was irresponsible because I was supposed to write lyrics for a parody, but I procrastinated and didn't do it. So
Just lost all those pity points.
Okay, all right. All right. 3, 2, 1.
I'm at a creek round trying to roll down. Where is my gold? I have no clue. Where is my econ? This game is all wrong. Where are the plans I made to talk to? Yeah, I know it's hard to remember the rank that I used to be. It's even harder to picture that more dogs lost faith in me. It's far too late to remake it, but is it too late to try? And in this game that I wasted all of my LPs burned down. I've wasted my gold, my chosen's been sold. I've not stabilized, still stuck in that board when I need to roll. But even the climb ends in paradise. I'm at a creep round trying to roll down. Where is my gold? I have no clue. What is my econ? This game is all wrong. Where are the plans I made to top 2? If hitting to 7 did exist, I wouldn't be in TFT heaven. Something, actually the lyrics were supposed to go somewhere else. But all those high tales are full of shiz. One more stupid low roll and I'll be sick.
And now we are rolling.
Now we're rolling down.
All right. All right. Well, that was voice in with nobody else. Let's go to the judges.
Wait, are we supposed to point both throw downs like a guitar skills and like the singing skills, or are they combined or separate?
You know what? I'm standing united here. It's both of us.
Both. All right.
That's right.
Well, I love the songs. I also love the creativity, especially how you like a mix it with TFT. I think that was very original, and it was something that you had to come up last minute, right? So they prepared for only like 30 minutes to prepare. So
less than that.
15 minutes to prepare. So I think that was amazing. But unfortunately, the performance was based on pity points, and I didn't see any crying. Some groveling, some cry. Oh.
We don't have any eye drops.
To be crying,
Yes.
all right? So I would have given that a 10, but for the no crying part, I will give a 9.
Okay, we'll take that. It's higher than 1.
I cried earlier.
All right, Christine.
I think you guys were a little bit nervous in the beginning, but you guys, got confidence afterwards. Not exactly a perfect performance, but I really, really liked the chorus. So I'm going to give it a 9.
Oh, a 9. Another 9. We take those.
Other people will sing it in the upcoming days of the summit.
Love it. And more dog.
So I feel like the roles got reversed here. I think you two are being way too hard. That takes a lot to come out on stage and sing like that. Bravo. Bravo. I think you were damn good. I'm giving you a 9, and for me, that means a lot. So really good job.
Oh, thank you, Maury. Hey, actually, we did not do bad. What do you think, Phil?
I think next time I'll take more than 15 minutes to prepare for a song. So next time it'll be 15 days. We'll come out with a real song.
And a music video. 6 seasons in a movie. One more time, round of applause for Voisin. All right, that was not bad. Also, I didn't even know how to play that song, so I literally looked it up on my phone in the 15 seconds that I had and just tried to play it. All good. I was just trying to play it by ear. So with that, 6 down, 2 more to go. Also, if I win, it's kind of rigged, so we can't do that. We have Iniko and Becca. Wow, another duo coming forward to what we're calling popcorn catching. Iniko, Becca, join us on stage. All right, so what is this popcorn catching, Becca?
We're gonna try to catch popcorn in our mouths.
Oh, so are you competing against each other, or are you trying to sell like a record or something?
I think we're competing against each other. I think Becca's trying to catch popcorn. I'm going to succeed at catching popcorn.
Oh, the trash talk. I like it. And so you know what? Whoever wins this will be the one receiving points for the talent show. And then we have official people who are tossing the popcorn. They are trained popcorn tossers, which is very offensive in Britain. And so let's give a countdown. Wait, how are we doing this? Is it like most, like who's has 3 strikes, or like what's the system, Nico?
Oh, I have no idea.
All right, let's just make up a rule. Each of them get 5 tosses, and if there's a tie, we'll go to the showdown. All right? We'll start off with Becca. Here we go. All right, a retry. That was a warm-up toss.
Thank you.
No bribing the judges. All right, that was 0 for 1 for Becca. Iniko, you're up next. Oh, okay, we're tied at 0-0. Attempt number 2, Becca. Oh, okay, all right, close. Oh, all right. Back over to Becca, 0 for 2. Hey! we got one. Becca's on the board. Oh, all right. 1-0. Round number 4. Oh, okay. Becca, you have an opportunity to put this away right now.
You won't get to taste it, don't worry.
Oh, Iniko for the tie. Oh, it was so close,
Okay.
but score donut, shake hands.
No.
Okay, no sportsmanship, but a valiant effort. Iniko, initial thoughts.
Yeah, I just want to say, good game, Becca. The better popcorn catcher really won. I do want to say, though, they've been feeding us really well here, so my stomach's full. And there's no, incentive. I don't have any motivation to catch the popcorn, really. Also, I'm really tired. Also, my hands are cold, and I was lagging, so it's like...
Honestly, with how big his mouth is, I'm surprised he didn't get to me.
Oh, that's gotta get some bonus points for that burn. Let's go to the judges. Christine, start us off, please.
I only just give it to Becca.
Yes, you only give the scoring to
Okay.
Becca.
Yo, that was a clean catch. Plus, she helped pick all the popcorn up
That's true.
from the floor.
She has manners as well.
Yes.
That's a keeper.
And then also made great jokes.
Fantastic humors.
Damn.
jokes
Can I
were
borrow your 10?
Can I borrow your 10?
Thank you.
What?
No. 10 plus 10.
Ah, 20.
20.
We love those. It's her favorite blackjack hand.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Oh, it's my turn.
Baby.
Okay, well, this was actually quite amazing because I actually, you see, I actually took some popcorn. I love popcorn, by the way. This is the type of attitude that participant needs towards their judges. Right? This is actually very nice. I love it. I also do give bonus points for the loving the environment, for cleaning up after popcorn. I actually mashed hit that because that stuff is really, really difficult. But on the other hand, Iniko, I thought this was a popcorn eating talent, not a popcorn eating excuse talent.
Oh.
So that was a bit awkward in that sense. I would love to see at least one. I wish they kept on going, at least like they both at least say one. So I would love to give Becca a 9 for the environment.
Nice.
And I do want to give Nico an 8. Where's an 8?
Oh, wait, he wasn't even eligible, but he got an 8.
Yeah,
he got points.
Yeah.
Somehow, Iniko got more points for losing than I did in all of TFT competition today. Oh, man.
Popcorn catching scene for as long as I have, Frodan, you earn a lot of respect.
I get it. All right, there's that 8.
All right, good job.
Good
All right.
job indeed. More dog. Close us out.
So I'm actually an expert on the popcorn eating thing. It's very hard to do it when someone else is throwing it. It's a lot easier when you do it yourself. So I admit that that's hard. I did like the burn on a Nico. That's worth 2 points by itself. And 1 point for the one piece you caught. So it is just a 3 though.
Oh. It's true. That was worse than
1 out
Robin.
of 5
Did not
isn't
even
winning.
I mean, it's okay in baseball, but not okay in popcorn catching. Well, thank you very much. A round of applause for Becca and Iniko. Mainly Becca, though. Why, my oh my, where's the time gone? 7 shows in, only 1 remaining, which is called Secret. This is a secret performance by Esports Law, as we are about to reveal what that secret is.
Oh no.
Bryce, would you like to tell us what is your secret performance?
Yeah, I have to start by correcting you because you referred to me as esports law, which is wrong. It's actually esports law. I think some of my biggest fans have known this for a long time. If you saw my graphic earlier, I was the 2009, I think it was Pine County Coleslaw Champion of the World. So I'm gonna make that recipe here for you today.
Oh, you're making food for us. We just ate dinner. I wish this happened earlier. All right, so Bryce, take it away.
All right, so when you're making coleslaw, there are a few fundamental things that you need. You need some carrots, you need some cabbage. We've got both those things here. Then we're gonna be able to make the dressing of the coleslaw, which is a combination of 2 things that sound weird when you think about it, but don't think about it very much, right? And then it's great. You're mixing together vinegar and mayonnaise, which is, just sounds horrible if we're being honest, but it is apparently how you make coleslaw.
Wait, you're not joking. This is actually how you make coleslaw.
Yeah, no, this is actually when you look up a recipe, this is what it says to do. So
I thought you were trying to get back at Mortuck for how hard you low rolled today.
No.
You're reading that, right?
Can we show Mort's face? He's actually cringing in real life right now.
Mort is so excited about eating this coleslaw, and so far we fed him floor popcorn and over hot noodles. So.
All part of a balanced diet.
Okay, so you know, a lot of people ask, why am I called esports slaw as opposed to coleslaw, right? There's got to be some difference, and there is. There's a big difference. So normally in coleslaw, you put all this stuff together and you put a little bit of sugar in actually to balance it out. That's how you make coleslaw. It's that kick of sweetness that makes it, you know, palatable despite the mayonnaise and the vinegar situation.
Are you smelling that, Mort? It's a pretty, like, in case you're not getting it, I'm just gonna send it your way right over here. Yeah, just.
So the nice thing is that we're going to do the esports version. So instead of sugar, we obviously use salt. And you know, in terms of volume, I like to estimate it at roughly 1 grain of salt per time that Milk has bitched at Mort Dog about balance. So we're just gonna, you know, add some salt to the situation.
I see. And the judges have to taste this, right?
So I was thinking about that. As much as I would like to see them eat this, I think that I will lose whatever points I earned to this point in time by doing that. So I think that I'm going to spare them. And let's go to the judges.
My understanding, you're withdrawing the tasting portion of this competition.
I think that this was more of a stand-up comedy routine than it was a cooking attempt. So let's spare them this opportunity.
All right, Bryce conceding the solace and cooking ability. Let's go to Mort Dog first.
Oh God! Oh God! Okay, so mayo is like my least favorite food. Watching you just, oh God! But I gotta give you points for like the humor of the salt. That's great. I'm trying to hold it all in, but God, that's bad.
We all are.
You know, but for the humor, I'll give you. Sorry, I wasn't ready to go for. I'll give you a 6 for the humor. The humor's good.
Okay, twice as much as Becca. We take those, baby.
Yo, this is the first time I've seen a judge bribe a participant to please not let me eat that food right there. I actually really have to ask, like, am I supposed to grade you based on your cooking, or am I supposed to grade you based on how much pain you caused Mort Dog here in this performance?
It's your grading rubric.
Okay. So I really would have loved it if Mort Dog actually tasted like a slime did, because that would actually be a perfect performance.
How many points is it worth to you, baby?
For not eating that, I will give a bonus points there and give a full 10. Because I saw Mort Dog right here, right next to me. He was dying on the inside. So this is how people, if you guys don't like a patch, if you guys don't like balance, learn that recipe, send it to Mort Dog's house. That's how it's going to go.
We're trying to reduce the amount of vinegar-based assaults happening in the United States. And less than 1 American suffers from it every year. He's sitting right there in the middle of that couch. Christine, please.
I was about to give minus points using the 1 as the minus, but he saved it for not letting us eat it, so.
It's true. He redeemed himself.
Here. 0 points. It
0
balanced out.
points.
Just like the salt balancing out everything.
How do you feel, Bryce? You're the first person to receive 0 points.
You know, I guess I just have to learn to live with the shame. But even with the 0, I still got more than we scored today total. So not bad, I guess.
I said the exact same joke about 5 minutes ago. So I think it's well done. All right. Well, thank you very much, Bryce.
Oh, show you the slaw.
Oh, you want to show the slaw? All right, that's
Please
right.
don't.
Can we get a little?
No.
The doom zoom.
Let's zoom in. Let's make sure we get a really good understanding of what's happening in the situation.
You know, I thought it was Christmas themed coleslaw because it looks very snowy in there.
There's a lot of salt.
There's a ton of salt, not just in this bowl, but all throughout the venue. Thank you very much. Give a round of applause for Bryce Esport Slaw Blum. And then get this atrocity away from my nostrils. Immediately. All right, so with that, I believe I'm being told the results of the talent show. Nothing was written on this piece of paper, but I will pretend to read off of it. Give me a drum roll, please. The winner of the very first Teamfight talent show is Rainplosion and Spicy Appies for their rendition of Silver Scrapes on the Horns. Congratulations. Let's do a victory speech. Appies?
Yeah, you know, I mentioned, you know, my mom got me that for Christmas a while ago, and now she can rest very easy at home. It's like 11 p.m. at home, knowing that, you know, it was used for probably the peak of my life. So, yeah, I'm getting emotional.
Yeah, you know, when I set my trombone down like 4 years ago, I thought I was done with that, but I was glad to get a chance to bust it out again and get flamed by Jirachi for playing trombone. But it was super cool.
Lovely. Just like TFT, one never truly quits trombone. It's just wait till the next $50 trombone that comes your way. All right, congratulations. A round of applause once more for Rainplosion and the Appies. And that will do it. No one clapped. Please clap. And that'll do it for the first edition of Teamfight Talent Show. Thank you very much from Frodan, Mort, Baby, Christine, Rain Appies, and everybody part of the Beyond the Summit studio. Thank you for watching day one of TFT Summit, and we'll see you tomorrow for more TFT action.